think we're more than capable of doing it today. We've got a strong side out, we've got a few reinforcements. We've got people like Jacob Webster, one of my friends who started at the beginning of the season. You probably might not have seen him in the content. We've got James Stevens' brother, Matt Stevens. But I'm looking forward to today. We're fresh, we're ready, and we're ready to go and get 3 points.
Hello guys, what's up? It's Matt Stevens here from Mongolian Horses FC. Now, this is a little bit of an odd video because it's match footage of not us playing for Mongolian Horses FC, but us playing for somebody else, and that somebody else is the #United Sunday League team. Now, we got the opportunity towards the end of last season, yeah, to get a few games under our belt as we weren't playing Sunday League ourselves for the #United Sunday League team, and it's a great experience for us getting to play with some of the academy boys, some of the players who are obviously fighting for that place in the first team for the non-league season next season. Yeah, me, Creasy, Grez as well. I say and watched a lot, but he was there for the majority of the games. So it's a really good experience for us, and one that we're hoping to continue into next season as well, if they'll have us. So what we're going to do now, we're just going to go through some of the footage, show you some of the highlights of the games that we played in, and also tell you about some of the stuff that also happened on match footage that wasn't available as well. So yeah, we hope you enjoy this video, something a little bit different, but let's have a look and see what happened. Now, as you can see, I am doing this AFC Colossal style from my sofa, but there's a fan right there and it's bloody hot, so I am staying put. Now, the first game we're going to show you is against a team called Base Hill. They were bottom of the league when we played them. I believe we were second in the table at the time of the game. And we went 3-1 down in this one. I started on the bench, Matt Creasy started centre-back. Had about half an hour left. James Stevens came off, Matt Stevens came on. The rest is history. So here we go then. Ball comes squared back to me from George Valentine, aka Messi. Lovely composed finished into the bottom left hand corner. Then we had scored within a couple of minutes of me coming on. This is about 2 minutes later. Ball squared back to me. Beautiful. I mean, actually, I kind of mishit it a little bit off my ankle, but it went where I wanted it to. And 3, as you can see, not big on the celebrations. And you can see Matt Creasy just whipping the ball into the box here. He's not going to technically get an assist for this, but this did lead to the winning goal. And not a bad performance whatsoever from him in that game as well, to be honest, despite conceding 3 goals. And I do feel really bad for Creasy, actually, because the first ever game that we played for West Oviedo, me and Creasy actually played up top together, and it's one of the only times in his life that he's actually been allowed to play up top, because normally he's a bit dangerous and not in the good sense. We played up together and we were absolutely on fire. It was like Andy Cole and Dwight York in their prime. He scored 2 goals, I got 1, I got a couple of assists as well, and one of his goals was just absolutely beautiful. Cut back to him, left peg, started outside the near post, in off the underside of the crossbar. Absolutely beautiful, and he's not let me live it down to this day. So it's a real shame actually that we don't have any footage of that, because other than Matt Creasy putting in a cross there, we don't really have any footage to show you how well he was actually playing for the Sunday League team. But he played in every single game that I played in as well. So that's just a little nod to show that he did actually, he was there and he has done stuff. Now, in this next game, we're still second place in the league, still need a big win to get ourselves further up the table and give ourselves a chance of winning the title. And me, Creasy and Grez all played in this game, so obviously Grez playing in goal. And in fairness to the lad, he had one of his better games. So again, not a lot of highlights of Grez in this game, in fairness, to be honest, because we did actually dominate the game, but he did make a couple of quality saves in this game as well. As you can see here, the ball pinballing around in the box, it does come and he just sees it wide, but he kept a clean sheet in this one, which for Grez, in fairness, doesn't happen very often. Must be the first clean sheet he's kept in Sunday League for, I don't know, I'm going to say 6.5 years. Just at a guess. I mean, it's probably not right, but it seems like that would make sense. But he did have a top game for them, and he's got that appearance under his belt. The next highlight then shows me spreading the ball out wide to Wes Tan. So you can see the determination from myself there to get into the box, all good strikers after playing the ball out wide. I started running now, but as you can see, obviously I knew that Wes was going to put in an absolute dime of a ball, and that they were going to get their head on it at the back post. So what else can you do, really? But no, I definitely need to work on that fitness and getting into the box in future, I think. There we go, going forward again. Ball played through. The keeper comes out, slides, and it comes to me. And I'm thinking, I'm just going to whip this in the top corner. Didn't get enough whips on it, did I really? As you can see there, it's got a nice little touch around the keeper, did it? You see the defender there going up with his hand. He was that far away from it. Unfortunately, the ball wasn't that close to going in. But what can you do? And as we see here, just Ryan Coughlin here popping in a goal. I didn't score in this one, didn't get an assist or anything, but I like to pick the ball up. Always like to pick the ball out of the back of the net. Even if I haven't been involved in the goal, it just makes me feel like I've done something, you know. I don't know why. And you're walking back to the halfway line with the ball under your arm, give it to the opposition strikers, and I don't know, makes you look like you actually did something, I guess. moving on then to the final game of the West Oviedo season. Now, the circumstances in this one were quite interesting really, because the team was still in with a chance of winning the title. I'm sure you will have seen it in the #United video, but we needed to win by 12 goals in order to secure the title for West Oviedo. And on the day they didn't have a goalkeeper. Both goalkeepers who normally play for them unavailable, and old dipstick over here gets his gloves out of his bag and says, "Oh, I've got some gloves." And they're like, "Got some gloves? You must be a goalkeeper then." And I have played in goal before, but in five-a-side, and I tell you, 11-a-side goals are a lot bloody bigger than five-a-side goals. But anyway, I donned the gloves. I wore them for a good 85 minutes in the game as well, only coming out on the pitch in the last 5 to try and help the boys get a goal, which in fairness didn't work out too well. But yeah, so not only have I scored a couple of goals for #United's second team, I've played in goal for them as well, which I didn't think would ever happen. But anyway, let's just have a look at the one highlight we've got from this game. So as the game kicks off, and like I said, we need 12 goals to win this one, and the first half wasn't all that great really. We went 1-0 up within, I don't know, probably about 20 minutes, but then not a lot happened after that, and the other team, as you can see, then go and equalise. And yeah, like I said, it's the first goal I've ever conceded in 11-a-side, but it would be, considering it's the first time I've ever played in goal in 11-a-side. Don't feel like there was a lot I could have done about this. As we have a look at it in slow, I mean, it's a rocket into the roof of the net. Not really sure what I'm supposed to do about that. But anyway, we went on to finish the game. I think it was 11-1, so we would have needed 13-1 to win the title. Wasn't to be, unfortunately, but that wrapped up the West Oviedo season for us. So, like I said, it was a great honour really to play for that team, and hopefully the boys are going to be playing for them next season, because unfortunately, the Sunday League side that we have been playing for, a lot of the Mongolian Horses FC boys have been playing for in the last 4 or 5 seasons, has now folded just because couldn't get enough players, couldn't get enough regularity of players, enough commitment, unfortunately, for some of the boys, and also our manager left and we struggled to get anybody to replace him as well. So that is a real shame. It means that we won't be playing for Broomfield anymore, but it's opened the door to another fantastic opportunity for the boys, getting to play with some of these players that you see week in, week out on YouTube and in the #United shirt. So yeah, it's going to be an exciting season coming ahead.